And now to a lesson on teamwork that brings us here to the Farmhouse Fraternity, where some young people are working together to not only celebrate homecoming, but also learn some life lessons that will last them well beyond college. Welcome to Farmhouse, home of an agriculture fraternity at OSU and quite a construction project. Could I kind of call you the foreman?
That would be about right.
Okay. The boys here are putting together the structure of their house deck, a long-standing homecoming tradition.
They actually spend quite a bit of time before homecoming laying out their design, trying to figure out what kind of theme and story their house deck is going to display.
The planning starts in February.
We kind of all collaborate on what we want to try to do just visually, and then a couple of us guys will kind of come together and figure out, well, how do we make this move? How do we make this come off of the deck?
Robert Hall is a junior agribusiness major from Goodwell.
Well, I'm kind of the outside guy. My main job is just putting the structure together and kind of designing a lot of it and making sure it all works so that when they hang the pump on it, everything, comes together.
That's black, so the first two rows are black, so just give me black for now.
Inside, team members from Alpha Delta Pi sorority are working just as hard.
They've been working on it since the first week of school. That's when we started pumping. I have a program on my computer where I create the images and put them together how I want, and then we put them into another system that gives us a grid, and we assign colors, and that's how we come up with the big picture.
This year's theme, Life in the Cowboy Nation. Lindsay Arnold offers me a lesson.
You'd look off the sheet of paper and say, that symbol goes with that hole. And you'd look on the sheet over here, figure out what color it is, and place it in the hole.
Turns out it's a lot harder than it looks.
Like that.
And it doesn't matter, I can stick it in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Yeah. And for stuff like that,
I pushed too far.
Maybe I should just leave the pumping to the experts. Regardless, there are lots of lessons here.
The teamwork, the organizational skills, the planning and execution of a project, that'll come in, helpful when they get out in the real world after they leave OSU.
The end result makes you feel really good that you spent all that time and work and something this big came together. So.
And suddenly, it does come together. Communication, teamwork, and real-world skills, just in time for homecoming.